Today on the next Biz Thing, we're diving into a business that's not just offering a product, it's providing a total reset. A 30-day transformation that's more than skin deep. We're talking about Fresh Start 30, a wellness program designed for real people, real lives, and real change. Now, let's be honest, the health and wellness space is crowded. It feels like every week there's a new trend. Keto, fasting, detoxes, carb cycling. But what Fresh Start 30 does is something different. It doesn't push extremes, and it's not built on gimmicks. It's built on strategy, on behavior science, and on giving people the tools they need to take back control of their health. Not just for 30 days, but for good. The origin of Fresh Start 30 is incredibly human. It started with a simple, humbling moment. The founder, David, had a wake-up call most of us can relate to. A popped button in the mirror. Not just a clothing malfunction, but a spark of realization that health had slipped away in the chaos of everyday life. That moment wasn't about vanity. It was about energy, confidence, clarity. It was a call for something to change. Instead of turning to yet another restrictive diet or signing up for a boot camp, David created a solution grounded in long-term transformation. The idea, a metabolic reset, a realignment of your relationship with food, your energy, your body's rhythms, built around science and habit psychology. And it needed to be practical, something real people could actually stick to. Fresh Start 30 was born as a 30-day journey that includes nutrition, movement, mindset, and accountability, all delivered in a way that fits into life, not the other way around. The goal isn't perfection, it's momentum. So, what makes Fresh Start 30 stand out in such a noisy marketplace? First, let's talk about the nutrition approach. Fresh Start 30 isn't about starvation or calorie counting. It's about feeding your body what it actually needs to thrive. Using whole foods, smart timing, and strategic meal planning to reduce inflammation, boost metabolism, and stabilize hormones. There's no cutting out entire food groups, and there's no obsessing over every bite. Instead, it's a rhythm, a system designed to work with your body, not against it. Second, the program incorporates metabolic cycling to avoid the dreaded plateau. Most people don't fail diets because they're lazy. They fail because their bodies adapt and motivation crashes. Fresh Start 30 keeps the metabolism engaged by changing the nutritional pattern strategically, so results don't stall out halfway through. Then there's the behavioral aspect. And this is where Fresh Start 30 really shines. Around day 17, most people hit a psychological shift. Habits begin to take root. But before that, there's a rough patch. Fresh Start 30 anticipates this with built-in tools, prompts, support systems, and encouragement to guide you through those difficult middle days. It's not just a physical journey, it's mental. And having that support structure in place makes a world of difference. Each week of the 30-day program is designed with intention. In week 1, it's all about activation. You get the rules, the meal plans, the snack options, and you start building consistency. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about showing up, getting your body used to steady rhythms and foundational habits. People often report feeling more energy even within the first few days. Week 2 is where the resistance sets in. This is when cravings can spike, social situations test your willpower, and mental fatigue might creep in. But here's the genius. Fresh Start doesn't ignore this. It embraces it. You get tools to navigate this resistance zone, stay grounded and not fall into old patterns. And by the time you reach day 17, that's when it all starts to click. By weeks 3 and 4, it's no longer about pushing. It's about riding the momentum. You start to feel the changes, not just in your clothes, but in your energy, your mood, your clarity. Your relationship with food changes. Your morning routine might look different. You start to think ahead, what life looks like after day 30. And that's the most powerful part of this program. It's not just a 30-day sprint, it's a reset with a lasting impact. The tools you build, the patterns you adopt, the new sense of control you develop, those are designed to stay with you. Now let's talk about the outcomes. Of course, people lose weight, but that's almost a side effect. What users talk about most is the renewed energy, no more 3 p.m. crashes, better sleep, mental clarity, a noticeable lift in mood, confidence in front of the mirror again, and perhaps most importantly, a feeling of control. Instead of letting habits run them, they've taken the wheel. Another huge strength of Fresh Start 30 is its practicality. The program gives you grocery lists, snack options, substitutions, and scheduling tips. It's built for people who have jobs, kids, deadlines, social lives. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to stay engaged. And when life throws curveballs, because it will, the system is flexible enough to bend without breaking. There's also a strong sense of community embedded into the experience. Participants know they're not alone. They can share struggles, ask questions, celebrate wins, and the storytelling behind it all. From the founder's journey to the testimonials from users, creates a culture of transparency and encouragement. People see themselves in the program. That relatability is key. For anyone building a business in the health and wellness space, there are real lessons to take from Fresh Start 30's approach. First, build from experience. The founder's story is not just a marketing asset. It's the foundation. It shows that the program was born from real frustration and real life. That gives it authenticity. Second, anchor the program in science. Fresh Start 30 isn't based on fads. It integrates real behavioral research, metabolic understanding, and sustainable nutrition practices. That creates credibility. Third, reduce friction. People don't fail because they don't want to change. They fail because change is hard. So, give them structure. Give them checklists. Give them a plan. The easier you make the path, the more people will follow it. Fourth, expect resistance. Don't just hope everyone stays motivated. Build systems that expect the hard days and support people through them. Fifth, don't stop at the finish line. The real magic is in what happens after the program ends. That's where Fresh Start 30 positions itself not as a one-off challenge, but as the first step in a longer journey of wellness. There's also a powerful balance in this business between value and accessibility. Fresh Start 30 offers free toolkits, resources, and sample content to let people experience the philosophy before they commit. That builds trust. It lets users dip their toes in, feel the benefits, and then go deep. As this business grows, the potential is enormous. There's room to expand into digital platforms, apps, trackers, habit reminders. They could personalize meal plans even further to accommodate different dietary needs and cultural cuisines. They could partner with fitness brands or corporate wellness initiatives. The 30-day structure is just the beginning. Fresh Start 30 also sits perfectly within several big trends. There's a move away from aesthetics toward energy, vitality, and sustainable health. People want to feel good, sleep well, have energy for their families and passions, not just fit into a smaller size. There's increasing demand for programs that align with mental health, that support mindset as much as they support macros. And there's a growing respect for businesses that treat customers like partners in transformation, not just users of a product. Fresh Start 30 hits all those marks. If you're an entrepreneur listening to this, here's what you can take away from their model. Lead with empathy. Design for the moments that feel messy. Make it simple, not basic. The power of Fresh Start 30 is in how well thought out and easy it is to follow, even if the science behind it is deep. Use narrative. People follow stories. They want to see themselves in the brand. Give people quick wins. Momentum is powerful and the first few days matter. And above all, make your product about the after. What life looks like when the program ends. How the customer is transformed, not just physically, but in who they believe themselves to be. Because at the heart of Fresh Start 30 is this truth. People want to change. They just need a guide. Not a drill sergeant, not a guru, but a partner. That's why Fresh Start 30 is more than a health reset. It's a life reset.